Secretary General team, Martin Allen of the Montserrado branch, and obviously the president of the National Youth Council. We had other people on this tour, but I'm extremely excited about this tour. It comes as one of the key commitments that we made during our election in November, which was just a few months ago, that we will embark on a visit of all of our existing branches and even some of our program branches, so that we can assess the state of affairs of each of these branches, look at our asset portfolio, look at the membership range, look at the possibility of engaging in sustainable initiative for the branches, but also increasing the visibility of the bar and identify means by which we can be more innovative and engage our young people. We have spoken largely about trying to rebrand, re-profile the young people of Liberia, such that they can be dutiful citizens to this country and participate in all walks of life throughout the length and breadth of this country. So to do that, we need to engage them directly. We need to meet them where they are. We need to listen to them, create a space for dialogue. So part of this is to begin fresh with the Montserrado branch. We intend to travel to Magibi, to Abel, and YMCA on tomorrow. In a few weeks' time, we'll be in Lima County, we'll be in Lufa County, and we'll be back in Kakata to engage, to listen to what people have to say, to thank them for what they've continued to do for the YMCA, to thank our predecessors who we succeeded, and to see how best we can identify recommendations, ideas, look at the challenges, and so together we can build a whole new movement for this country. You know that we began with the Pinsville YMCA School, a very good institution with good people, well-intentioned, professional and committed. And we had some challenges. The number of students are not the number we think we should have. We need to improve the infrastructure. We need to also improve the teaching facilities. We need to work to improve the computer lab. There's a lot of things we need to do. But one of the main challenges and the foremost that the principal and teachers give, to which we must rise, is the qualification of our students, the competence to sit the WASIS exam. And we are committed to that. We challenge them to provide the needs that will be required to get us to that point. Because they said to us that we can challenge them on this year, that our students should be the best of all and pass all subjects. So that's one of our challenges from there. We went out to Necklace Town, in the Somalia Drive area, to also see the facilities. And we intend to sit and make a determination as to what we will do in the next few years for those facilities, depending on our strategic plan. We also visited the 19th Street property, which is out for lease. And we visited what is for us at the soul of the YMCA, a property by one of the longest serving Secretary General of the WAD, the National General Secretary of the WAD, Daniel Howell, in whose honor this building was named. He did something which I think, and his family concurred, to turn over his property where he lived, where his wife was allegedly killed, turned over to the YMCA. This is very important for us. And we have a commitment to ensure that we transform it into a real youth center. There will be other things that we will think about, but the commitment was to continue his dream, his vision for the young people of Liberia. And this is important. It comes to the heart of what we want to do, because the instruction from there is that many well-meaning Liberians must see this as a responsibility to contribute to the world, to continue to support the world. That there is an institution where your memories can be stored and valued. So we intend to take that commitment seriously about that property. I made it the last because it comes to the soul of what we want to achieve, the soul of the spirit of giving to humanity. And I think we will honor his memory and his legacy in no small way. And we intend to do all we can to revive that property, to make it a real living memory for our young people and for the Howard family. In fact, I was talking to Tim, who might go beyond that to look at a fellowship in his honor. Like we are thinking about the founding father, Bishop Ferguson, to also do a fellowship in his honor. So there's a lot we're trying to do, and with the support of the team, we have the energy and excitement of this team, and with our new leadership, we intend to re-energize and work seriously to improve the lot of our young people throughout the land and breadth of life.
Oh, thank you very much. This brings me to another question. You need two facilities which have to do with schools. If you will look at the classes, you talk about the student enrollment and what have you. If you look at the classes that we saw at the Beansville, and that of the one we saw also at Somalia Drive, if you look at the classes, they are very small, and in our contemporary society now, and students are looking for is facility, bigger classroom, better facility, and now schools are on. Are you in a way thinking in that line to see how best that building, the class can be expanded and be transformed into something new?
There's a lot of things you can do. You can also maintain the size of the class but reduce the number of students. You don't have to have a lot of students in the classroom, but you can still. But there are plans. You saw the foundation out there. There are plans to improve that facility beyond what it is now. And obviously we will consult, but what we need to do, as I said, is to put in place a real system. We invested into education. What that means is we need to have a focus. We need to have a department, a group of people who will be committed to focus on education, so the wide educational system can be put in place, right? To focus on ensuring that we can coordinate properly with our schools, we can recruit the best teachers, we can continue to train our teachers, we can work with other institutions throughout this country to improve the life of our teachers. So there's one thing to have the physical facilities, another thing to ensure that we have quality education and output for our young people. So we're trying to have a balance, and we work on it. Now, I don't want to give an impression that we have a magic wand to make everything possible. We did this assessment, and it will enable us to sit down and think more seriously about what we need to do as an institution to institute the necessary reforms that are required to be able to deliver quality service to our young people. This is about the young people, and we have to continue to invest in our young people. You know the challenges we face now with the current profile, the perception. But we believe in our young people. We are very optimistic that this country can be transformed. We can continue to invest and demonstrate that we have faith and confidence in the youth of this country. But to do so, we too must meet them halfway and work along with them to secure that future that they must have. Together, we can do it. And I believe that it is possible.
Okay, so you spoke of working with the youth facility, and I'm Vamuya Adam Sise. I'm Vamuya Adam Sise of the Montserrado YMCA leader team. Touring the Beansville YMCA High School, it has posed a major challenge to us, especially on the YMCA angle, to work on our school system. because looking at the Painesville High School, especially from the students' point of view, I think that they need better things.
Mhm.
So most of them stress on teachers' improvement. So from the board angle, what are you planning on doing when it comes to teacher?
Well, we will not see everything now, but I know we will have to recruit competent, qualified teachers. And not only competent, qualified teachers, but we need to, like I said earlier, to focus mainly to set up a system to focus on monitoring and ensuring that we continuously engage and be involved by our school system. All right, because we want it to be a system. We don't want to be a cluster of different institutions around here. You know, we really want a system, and we have a system. That system will be responsible then to ensure that we deliver quality services to our young people, addressing issues of teachers, provisions of the basic services, the environment for teaching, for learning, you know, enabling environment that guarantees the kind of learning that our students can have, you know. So all these things are part of the whole, and we cannot separate it. But to ensure we do that is to have a section here that will deal with that. You know, Martin is here, working very hard. You can have him responsible for everything. You know, somebody will get lost. So we need qualified people who are specialists in the area to focus. You know that beyond the schools we have, we develop it. The Polytechnic is here working, and we're working with the higher education to qualify us. So we need to put all of this into a real system. You understand? That guaranteed that we have proper monitoring, coordination, you understand, to make us effective in the future. So that is what and I just want to say, you know, thank you to the team, the Montserrado branch that we visited. The chair was with us briefly, Hattie Honda was with us. Martin Ali was with us throughout the trip, the principal of the school, the caretakers, the drivers, and everyone who went along with us on this trip. I want to extend our appreciation again. You know, the treasurer, she took off her time to join us. The Secretary General, who most of you know already, he's the chief CEO of the operations here at YMCA, and we're grateful that we can. Oh yeah, and like the treasurer reminded me that all you press people who joined us on the trip, Maurice Kamara, our communication man, all of you, the youth, all of you who joined us on this trip, we are very grateful, and we intend to have the same composition as we travel. Firstly, to get from the branches initially what they want us to know and how they want us to conduct ourselves when we go there. And then we'll share notes on what we also want to do. Because part of it is to increase the visibility of the YMCA in those areas when we get there. We want to meet the press, we want to meet the business community, we want to meet prominent people in it, we want to meet political leaders of the county. We want to interact with them because we want to be out there visible. Like I said, I was telling Tim and Martin, I want to see the YMCA in the life of the society again. Every child must know the YMCA. Every child must know that there is a YMCA. And to do that, we must go back, take leadership of our community, allow the young people to do what they do. And we intend to do that.
Okay, so Mr. Chair, that's the last thing when you leave. So just on the tour of the Montserrado County YMCA facility, what are your expectations for the other branches?
No, I don't want to have expectations. I want to wait. Lofa is different from Monroe, from Montserrado. Lima is different. All of them have their own characteristic, and we address those characteristics. All of them have their own specific needs, and they will identify them, and we can work along them with them, you know, to achieve the objective together. But at the end of the day, all of that must help change this country for the good.
This kind of
To
commitment.
profile our young.
Kind of commitment.
All right, sir, thank you very much.
We have the commitment,
Thank you.
and we are ready for that. And this team has demonstrated already that we are ready.
That you guys are committed to the process.
We are more than committed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.